Well, Kinito, this game is about ready to get underway as we take a look at the starters for both these squads. Sabi nga nila, mukhang nagbaliktad na po ang mundo. Starters, 4-star Hotshots. We've got Baroka, Maliksi, Penisi, Yap at Blakely. Doon sa kabilang panig, GlobalPort starting out with Romeo, Miranda, Famous, Kramer, and Jensen. This quarter is brought to you by Multilite. For express at service, call 370-6686.
Joaquin Jensen is taken over from Anthony Samarat in starting position. And I think that's a wise move. I think Jensen is a guy who can light it up. He had 11 points last time out for GlobalPort. Anthony Samarat really hasn't been able to get going because of a shoulder injury. So Coach Pido Horencio going with that starting lineup switch. And for Star, well, we're seeing Mick Penisi playing center because yan ang sinabi natin kanina, with a handicap system here, going against Pure Foods, they can get only an import no more than 6'5". They've had to generate a lot more presence from their big guys. Kanya, kulang na kulang si Ian Sangalang. This is where Star Hotshots is missing the services of an Ian Sangalang because they need another big to rotate with Nick Penisi at saka si Rafi Rivas.
Kinito, gaano ka-importante ang experience factor dito dahil siyempre alam naman natin defending champions ang Star, mas maganda naman ang record supposedly nitong GlobalPort as we have a 3-point shot from the outside there from Romeo. 3-point shot brought to you by PLDT Home. DSL, triple play plan. So, gaano ka-importante ba yung experience factor dito?
Oh, very big because the pressure is on. Ito playoffs time na to, no? And with Star Hotshots, they've been in pressure situations so many times because this is a championship team. At ang GlobalPort, ngayon lang sila nakakaramdam ng pressure situation in a playoff situation where even if they have a twice-speed advantage, ang sabi ni Coach Pido Horencio, they are the underdogs. They are the underdogs in this series even if they have a twice-speed advantage.
So obviously you believe in that dahil nga mga bata-bata masyado itong mga players ng Global.
Exactly, bata-bata sila but they're loaded with talent.
Another 3-point shot brought to you by PLDT Home DSL triple play plans. Gaano ka-importante Kinito yung outside shooting para sa dalawang koponan? Obviously, GlobalPort with Dennis Romeo, they rely a lot on that. Here's another one. Just a long two. He's gonna drop it. Jensen there with a long two.
Perimeter game going here for Global. But, you know, I think for the Star Hotshots, it's more important para sa kanila. Na ipasok nila yung mga tira nila from the outside because you've got a Jared Famous who's a big presence inside. He's a shot blocker. He can protect the rim. And for the Star Hotshots, they need to be able to go beyond their usual range to hit those perimeter shots because nandun nga yung mga malalaki ng GlobalPort. Not to mention, ang ganda si Todd Drake.
Both imports matching up against each other. Famous against Blakely.
And, you know, that's the point that we were talking about sa Dean's is not clogging the lane. That's a perfect example of how they clogged the lane. They took away the inside connection for Star Hotshots.
Baroka with the jumper off that turnover. They convert. Lamang na ang Star Hotshots dito, 7-5. Is that the pressure that you're also talking about? Nakita natin there's a little bit of pressure and they coughed up the ball.
Without a doubt. No? At yung pressure playing backcourt ng Star Hotshots, wala pa nga sa loob. No? They usually like to do that with a lot of presence or a lot of quickness from Melton, from Malyari, from Baroka. Well, Baroka and Malyari are starting in this game.
This fast break brought to you by Smart. Live more.
Also notice that si Baroka did not start for the Star Hotshots the last 2 games. So his insertion in this lineup is because ang recognition ni Coach Tim Cohn. Maliliit yung mga gwardiya ng GlobalPort. You also need to be able to match their quickness.
Famous there with another defensive rebound. 1 and out na naman para dito sa Star Hotshots. Miranda asking for it back. Famous takes a jumper. Masyado malakas. Siguro yun yung mga tira na ibibigay sa kanya talaga ng Star Hotshots.
That's right. You want him to go 1-on-1. You want him to go ISO on low post. You don't want him to play pick and roll. But if you're GlobalPort, that's the kind of play you need from Famous. You need to get him rolling to the basket off the pick and roll.
At yan na naman ang pressure na pinakikita. It's gonna be a jump ball situation dito. Naipit si Miranda. In fact, Miranda was against 3 individuals in that particular outing.
Anthony, napapag-usapan natin yung pressure ng Star Hotshots. This team is number 2 sa depensa sa liga natin. They're giving up only 88.4 points a game. GlobalPort, however, is number 1 in offense, and they're averaging 106.27 points a game.
Famous attacks the interior. Masyado na naman malakas.
Again, yun yung sinasabi natin. No? If you're the Star Hotshots, you will gamble with Famous attacking one-on-one. So far, he's missed twice. Once from medium range, and another from his drive to the basket going one-on-one.
Brand new 24.
They'll try it again.
Ito na
No
naman yung
pick.
ISO.
That time he's short.
Matabla na naman po tayo rito. First 2 points of the ball game for Famous.
You know, if you're Star Hotshots, if Famous gets the ball that close to the basket, dapat may katulong na si Nick Penisi. You need to double him when he's that close to the basket to stop him from scoring.
Baroka, no look pass, finds Blakely. Blakely's got to kick it out. Malyari for 3, masyado malakas. Penisi with the extra board, but he gets blocked by Famous. And Penisi's gonna pick up his first personal foul here.
Kung nakita natin kanina, si Marcus Blakely establishing his position at low post, patang bantay niya si Famous, so he's not gonna get anything out of that. So there's got to be a little adjustment kung saan po pwesto si Blakely in the offense. Maybe you need him attacking outside. Maybe you need a pick and roll.
Miranda calling out the play. A lot of movement. Eventually, they find Famous once again on the block. Still no double. But there's a turnover. 2-on-1 break. Baraka all the way, yes!
Again, yung punto sinasabi natin, no? You want Famous to attack one-on-one because I think Star has a way to be able to take the ball out of his hands.
If there's any team that has proven the impossible to be possible, Pure Food Star Hotshots na nga yan. At ngayon nga, isang hamon ang kanilang haharapin dahil sa pagkakataong na ilalagay sila sa twice to win disadvantage. Both of those instances, natalo sila. First with the Meralco Bolts and another one with the Power Raid. Back then, nandun pa nga si Gary David. Ang sabi ni Coach Johnny Abarientos kanina nung nakausap ko siya, Anthony, napapatawa siya dahil for the longest time they've been wishing for a spark, something that would ignite their championship desire. And they think that this challenge is actually what they actually hoped for. Anthony.
Well, let's see what happens. So far, so good para sa kanila. Yung kanilang pressure defense has been working. Inside, nothing doing. Malyari, second serving, yes!
Again, nakita natin yung pressure defense ng Pure Foods creating a turnover situation, tapos biglang tumakbo na naman sila. And that's the way the pattern of the game is so far. Depensa ng Pure Foods fueling ang kanilang transition offense.
And there's another turnover, Kinito.
Palagay ko, kailangan na dito sina Pringle, sina Cryem.
Looks like Buenafe is the one going to be sent in here together with Pringle.
Ito sinasabi natin about the pressure ng Star and also yung inexperience ng GlobalPort.
Well, itong si Pringle has played abroad, Kinito. So, you know, baka rookie nga siya dito sa PBA, pero veterano na rin siya sa labas.
Ay, definitely. Ang napalitan ni Pringle dito, si Denok Miranda. Let's see what Pringle can do. So, going with his combination, si Tito Honencio, si Romeo, at saka si Pringle. Here's a warding off. That's an offensive foul.
That looks like a good call, Kinito.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Mukhang naalangan talaga siya doon sa laki ni Famous. Let's see it again.
Yeah, ito yung sinasabi natin. You need to clog the lane.
(11-7) lamang pa rin ang Star dito. First quarter action. Ito po ang ating unang laro sa quarterfinal phase ng Governor's Cup. Nick Pinisi will pick up another personal foul. Pangalawa na yan ni Nick Pinisi. Pero yan naman talaga yung trabaho niya, Kinito.
Tama yan. He's there for defensive purposes.
This free throw brought to you by Smart. Live more.
Again, importante dito is for Star to put bodies on Famous. You don't want him to get 20, 27 rebounds a game.
This free throw brought to you by Smart. Live more. Dalawa na lang ang lamang ng Star. 6:19 remaining. First quarter action coming your way. Yap. Yap still. Gets away inside. Binitin pa. Buenafe will pick up his first personal foul. Take a look at this Master Guapo move brought to you by Master Face Scrub, sikreto ng mga guwapo. Already 5 points for Yap, make that his 6th.
You know, interesting the lineup change dito ng Star Hotshots because Joe Devance actually has started every game except one in this conference, and now he's not starting. They've put Marcus Blakely at number 4 and James Yap at number 3, seeing that Global likes to play a small lineup. So tinatapatan nila ang Global in terms of speed.
Romeo once again hits from the outside, cuts that lead down to 3.
And Romeo last time out only had 14 points. That's his low for the conference. So if he's averaging 24 points a game, you know that hahabulin niya ang kanyang average in this game.
Benisi can hit that from the outside, masyado na malakas. Famous quickly down, trying to seal. Really try to get the 3rd personal foul. Takes the jumper. Kramer tries to save it, and it goes to the wrong team. Blakely really challenged. He will try. Foul will be on Buenafe, I believe.
And that's the slash that Blakely is known for. Blakely, so much experience playing dito sa ating liga, no? He's won 2 championships for the Pure Foods franchise in the Governor's Cup. First time naglaro siya dito sa PBA was in 2012. Mayari and Terence Romeo involved in some trash talking.
2 free throws for Marcus Blakely.
Blakely makes the first free throw. Finally on the board, itong si Blakely.
You know, Blakely has played his best years in the PBA. First time na dumating siya rito, he was only 23 years old. He's grown up in the PBA. And the only other country where he's played in outside of the Philippines as an import is Germany.
Romeo sends it over to Famous, masyado na mataas. Here comes Blakely. He feels they got the advantage. And again, another fast break opportunity para sa koponan ng Star Hotshots.
And if you're global, you can't afford mga showtime moves like that. You've got to keep it simple. Stick to the basics. Would have been a nice play kung salo ni Jared Famous yun and stuffed it in a jab.
Here's Pringle, gets away inside. A while ago, that was the biggest lead of the ball game para sa koponan ng Star at 18-11. Blakely gets away inside. That foul might be on Famous.
That's transition. Alam ni Blakely, ang advantage niya over Famous is going to be quickness. He's playing the 4 position right now. And Famous collecting the foul on that drive.
Let's check in now with Riza.
Anthony, Marcus Blakely was very honest in saying if he has to pick a team that they would go up against with, having to win twice just to stay alive, he would pick GlobalPort at any given day compared to Rain or Shine, Alaska Aces, or San Miguel. Ang sabi nga niya, it's not because GlobalPort is not a good team. They've beaten us in the elimination round, but only because we have more experience over them. Anthony.
Thanks a lot, but look at that tremendous shot by Romeo.
Unbelievable. Because nandun yung depensa ni Mark Baroka. Alam natin kung gaano kagaling dumepensa si Baroka. Harap-harapan yung tinirahan. And what about Blakely? Right now, nobody can stop him.
22-16 is our tally. 3:40 remaining sa ating first quarter. Foul lang itatawag dito. Malyari will pick up another personal. 4 team fouls na para sa koponan ng Star.
Now here's Joe Devance, usually starting for Star, coming in. Ito yung tira kanina ni Terence Romeo.
PJ Simon na papasok para kay Malyari. That's a little bit more veteran leadership, but not as much height. Another turnover, Kinito. Napakarami na. Baroka will challenge inside, sends it out to JDV. Devan says, let's wait for the rest of the team. Benisi for three. No. Benisi has had his opportunities. Kinito just can't knock it down from the outside. Romeo na naman. Off that pick. Can't get it to go. Blakely with the board. And here they come running.
They're
That's a
calling
good
him back.
call.
That's a good call. He wasn't able to establish his position sa loob. Past the midcourt line. That's a turnover against Star. Kanina nakita natin, no? Yung box out ng Star. Hindi makakuha ng rebound si Famous.
And I guess, going back to what you were talking about, they need to put more bodies on him. The more, the better, to limit his 30-20 production. Yun naman yung turnover story natin. Star with 4, Global with 8. Off and running na naman. Itong panan ng Star. Looking to build up on their lead. Another long tom, yes! Napakarami ng mga 3-pointers already going down. 7 points already for Mark Baroka.
GlobalPort not able to establish its defense. They're not closing out at the shooters. So dapat irespeto nila yung mga outside shooters and Star because they are on target in this game.
That time, not on target. Itong si Romeo.
There's one foul on number 2.
Nice boxing out here by Devance as he picks up that rebound.
Big addition sa lineup ng GlobalPort. Ryan is a guy who can play offense and defense. Very aggressive on the floor. Yung sinasabi natin si Joe Devance, the speaker did not start in this game. But he provides an explosive piece for Coach Tim Cone at the 3 position. Ang mismatch na nagagawa niya because of his height and because of his shooting ability.
Well, he makes both free throws. Ito na po ang pinakamalaking lamang ng Star sa ating laro. 27-16. This 11-point bulge is really a luxury, Kinito.
Yung sinabi natin kanina about transition defense. Oh, that's offensive. Goaltending, they rule it out.
Another good call here by our officials.
Yung sinasabi natin kanina, you take a look at this play right here. That's a teardrop, and that ball was still up in the cylinder. Tapos hinawakan ng goal. Ni Famous, that's offensive goaltending. That's not talaga.
Sayang yun para sa Global kasi papasok na yung bola na yun. Melton has checked in. They look inside. Blakely will challenge Pringle. And he gets it to go.
Was too close. That time GlobalPort playing with a zone. Something that they need to be able to take away the medium range shots ng Star, but they need to be able to extend that zone further.
Pringle, short yung kanyang tres. It's kicked out. Buenafe, short as well. Famous with the offensive board and put back. They needed at that point badly kasi talagang nalalamangan na sila rito, Kinito.
Well, he averages 7 offensive rebounds a game. That's Famous.
Yes, swing it around once again. Bingris in the ball game for the first time. Simon for 3. In and out. They're gonna say it will stay here with the Star Hotshots. Ating mga opisyales, Kilingin, Balao, and Guevara.
Warning on GlobalPort by the way, your coach for direction for reserve football.
Tahay in the ball game. For Star to give them additional ceiling.
JDV, short. Ito na, Kinito. Hinahinga na ni Coach Tim Cone lahat ng kanyang mga starters. Ryan trying to take advantage, kicks it out. Another turnover here.
Oh, look at that. And Billy Mamarin might be called full of fragrant. Hinabol ni Simon.
That's from a better angle.
Billy Mamaril trying to stop that layup.
Marcus for Billy Mamaril.
Ang problema kasi ni Mamaril doon, Kinito, imbis na hinabol ka agad niya yung bola, for it to be a turnover automatically, you know, he was just walking towards the ball. Hinabol pa ni Simon yung bola nakuha, naka-layup tuloy siya.
Tama. Quicker to the ball.
That's gonna drop. 14 points na po ang lamang dito ng koponan ng Star. 35 seconds remaining. And they're definitely gonna try to milk this clock once again. Defense. Swinging around. Melton with a jumper. Yes! And the lead has ballooned to 16 here. This is not the start that Global was looking for.
Not at all. And, for Star, they've been able to play tough defense. That's their trademark. That's how they want it done. Limit GlobalPort, the league's #1 offensive team, to just 18 points in this quarter.
Here they come once again. Star looking to have the final say. Simon for three. Bang!
That's against the zone defense at GlobalPort. That zone defense is pretty stationary and gives the Star Hotshots a lot of room to connect from the outside.
Tremendous defense being shown here by Star. At lamang sila 37-18 after the first 12 minutes of action.